Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name's Carson and I want to talk to you today about AI and how it's going to change everything. If you haven't heard about AI yet, specifically around ChatGPT, this is a new program that was made available a couple weeks ago from OpenAI. So this is a company that works on artificial intelligence, and they've opened this up to the public, and all you need to do to access it is to create an account, and then you can play around with this yourself. But what this tool actually allows you to do is, it's like Google search with Google search plus. That's a good way to describe it. So if you just Google search right now, you say, give me ideas for an essay that I need to write about this, or sometimes you can put in very specific questions and you'll get specific answers out, but typically it's a little bit more general and you have to go in, consume the content, understand the content, and then push that content or synthesize that information yourself and use it as you need. However, with ChatGPT, it has the ability to take its vast amount of information or data that's already available to it, synthesize that data down into a way that is easy to understand and usable for the average person. It can also write things like programs. It can code for you. So I'm just taking a moment to appreciate that there is now something that is generally available for everybody out there that can program for you, that can write essays for you, that can write business plans, business models, that it can write YouTube scripts for you. It can do just about anything that you want. Now, there is some ethical concerns to come along with that to make sure that we're not all just copy and pasting what ChatGPT can do for us. But there is a million different ways to make money from this. There's tons of videos going around about that. There's also what I start to think about, which is how this is going to impact the overall economic output of individuals and just the system that we're in, as we generally are, with a lot of people working 9 to 5, some are business owners, but we're all in the same kind of economy and trying to learn how to best pretty much add value to that economy. Now, let me go into saying that I think ChatGPT is the beginning of a revolution that will change the world. I genuinely believe that. I think that there is going to be some incredible things that come from this. There's also other AI programs out there like Jasper AI that can take pretty much a bunch of inputs that you have. Say you want it to make an image for you. So you can say, I would like an image of a blue dinosaur in space driving a Tesla, specifically maybe around Mars. And it will generate these images for you, and you can adjust them, change them around, and this is something that has never been available before in the same way. We've had tools that were created like Word or Excel or some of these software tools, but it required our input to be able to create. Now, ChatGPT is going to work like an AI assistant that can probably perform, not probably, that's an understatement. It can most definitely perform the role of a true assistant for you in almost whatever job that you have. It can automate emails, which, looking here on Twitter, there's APIs that you can do, so pretty much just integrates over into a different program. And the AI can actually write out different email responses for you. It can self-generate all this content that you need. You can go and say, I would like you to research all of the different businesses that fit this following criteria, X, Y, and Z, that maybe it's a under 20 man operation that's been in business for over 10 years, that has a significant client base, maybe a good social media following, and I would like you to write out a prospecting email to book a meeting to sell whatever service it is that I have to this person or to this business, and use the best contact information that you have for them. Now, I will make the caveat that this is only up to date, limited knowledge of the world and events after 2021. However, if you're doing this to say, I'm looking for all of the local, what's a good example, like local plumbing companies. Well, if you go back to 2021, that information technically would still be there and be available for you. You can do this with like MLS listings. Now, that can be another weird one because there's newer listings than 2021. So just be aware of that. But I think for a lot of people, this is going to be game changing if you're able to get on top of it, go explore, try things out, try typing different things into ChatGPT and see what it can do for you. If you're in a job where specific knowledge, for example, if you have customers coming to you constantly wanting customer feedback, customer support and service, well, you can have ChatGPT build you itself, which is really interesting because it can program. But you can actually build a chat bot that can use ChatGPT with the information that you provide for it, say your terms of service for your business. You can have your return policies if you sell products, your fees associated with it, and they can go and interact with this bot, ask the questions that they need, and all of those kind of general FAQs that you'd go to different forums for. If you could have that as a real kind of back and forth with a customer, the level of service that you're able to provide them can be that much better, and you actually haven't been involved in that process at all. There's some crazy ways that this can be applied and utilized that I think is it's being slept on right now. A lot of people are sleeping on it, that's for sure. So this is something to get your hands on right now. Go and type in a million different things that you can better understand. If you are in customer service, how can I improve my customer service? If you want to start a business, how can I build a online business that's going to make me 10 grand a month? What's something that's scalable that way? How do I work on my personal finances? Hey, these are my measurements and body composition. What's a good workout plan for me? You can do just about anything with this. So I have here read out a 200-word rationale on why AI will change the way that everything, the way everyone does work in the coming years, in point form. Okay, boom, here it goes. So this is it working in real time. Again, this is a tool that is available and accessible for everybody out there. This is incredible. On my YouTube channel, typically we're talking about crypto. We're looking at what's going on in the crypto space. But this was so important and so mind-blowing that I needed to make a video myself about what is going on with AI, because you can make a ton of money from it. You can generate a lot of content, and this is a tool that everybody needs to use. Okay, so AI has the ability to automate tasks and processes, freeing up time for human workers to focus on more high-level creative work. That in itself is incredible. All those repetitive tasks that you have to do, data entry and time-consuming entry or information that you need to do for your job, well, if you better understand this technology, you can probably come up with ways to automate that. Incredible. AI can analyze data and make decisions faster, more accurately than humans, enabling businesses to operate more efficiently and effectively. So if you think about, there is a bunch of information coming back from the market with regards to what products are selling better from your website or from your corporate job, and to be able to say, okay, we know that and can anticipate some changes in market condition because of X, Y, and Z, maybe some tariffs that are coming. Which of our products are going to be impacted by said tariffs, or by sanctions, or by the cost of labor is increasing. So we know that what consumer goods that I have on my website are going to increase in those manufacturing costs, or can we anticipate an increase in manufacturing costs from that? You can make some really good decisions because if you have the data and you have the ability to kind of bring AI into it. So I'm not going to go through each of these, but I think this is really incredible that's going on right now. And I want to jump over to Twitter. There's a few things here, as I mentioned, with the email assistant, so you can send emails off. I really liked, there's a ChatGPT add-on that you can add into Chrome, which will just allow you to, when you go to Google and you type something in, so how to start and grow an online business, it will generate this here. So starting and growing an online business can be a rewarding and exciting venture, but it requires careful planning and execution. Here are some steps you can follow to grow your online business. Kind of build this out, identify your target market, develop a business plan, choose a business model, set up your website, build your marketing and sales strategy, launch and grow, kind of what that looks like. So typically you just get your little kind of blurbs over here, a ton of ads all the way down, but this is actually giving you kind of a more of an in-depth view on that, which I think is incredible. You can even ask it for book summaries, whatever you want. Now over here, if you just go on Twitter, shout out to Elon Musk for making Twitter just incredible as it is. You can go over here, follow OpenAI. So these are the developers of this program. I think it's important to note that OpenAI's mission is to ensure that artificial general intelligence benefits all of humanity, and we're hiring. So boom, go hop on that. So I think there's some really, really incredible pieces out there. And I think this is something you can't be sleeping on. You need to go look at it. You need to go look at what it offers, what it does, and go mess around with it. Type in write me a 500-word essay on why Mr. Beast will be the next billionaire in 10 years. I don't know. Okay, so this is a great example of why whatever you type in needs to be something that makes sense. So you can't do that. So that's really interesting. So let's go back to here. Let's go. What is the best way to escape? Actually, let's ask it about Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin, and does it have value? Okay, well, I didn't like that one either. So let's try one more. What is Bitcoin? Okay, so now it's not giving me any of those responses. So let's see, maybe there's something else here. Can you explain to me what blockchain technology is? Okay, so I broke it. That's kind of funny. We'll see if it... Okay, so I broke it. So something to go and mess around with. Try refreshing the page if something like this pops up. It's kind of interesting that I broke it there. It's not perfect, but it is the beginning of some incredible changes that are coming to the creator economy, our individual jobs. Get on top of this. Go research it. Go understand it. Go learn it. This will save you and make you tens to hundreds to millions of dollars if you utilize the tools that you have now and available for you. Like, watch this stuff. If you've been watching my videos about Bitcoin or cryptocurrency in general, you can ask it a ton of questions about that. You can ask it about, here's the white paper for something, copy and paste that information in and say, here's some questions that I have about this. Is this described in the white paper? You can do some incredibly valuable things and pull out some incredible insights and information that you couldn't in any other way, shape, or form before without spending hundreds of hours going through stuff. You have an incredibly powerful tool at your fingertips, and if you do not utilize it, somebody else will, and you will miss out on this. So get on top of it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this with your friends on what ChatGPT is and what it can do for you. Go do a bunch of research, get involved, and let me know below in the comments if there's any kind of questions that you've have with regards to AI, what you think it's going to do in the coming years. And yeah, I look forward to hearing from you all, and I'm sure I'm going to be streaming or, posting more videos regularly, especially about stuff like this. Also, if you're interested, you can go check out my blog, The Financial Divergent. So you can actually just go and Google Financial Divergent, and you can see my blog post up there. You can also follow me on Twitter, and all that will be linked in the description.